Good morning. I have a friggin' heavy ass squat deadlift session today. This is the end of my training cycle for squat and deadlift. So I took an extra day off, and I'm going to squat and deadlift on the same day today to kind of speed up the time process getting into my deload week and essentially give myself a little bit longer of a deload week or week of rest recovery, so I can focus on that before I hop right into my next training cycle. My plan for today in the gym is to hit 365 for a triple, hopefully not at a RPE 10, and then hit 500 for one or two singles, and try to keep a little in the tank. So, but it is the morning, so I'm gonna hit the scale, make breakfast, get ready for work, and then you're gonna see me in my training session. So let's do this. Oh man, I'm excited. It's Friday, the weekend is here. A little too much light. Oh, just messed up. Alright, so we 172 flat. Basically right where I wanted to be. Slowly gaining weight. Happy to see this number on the scale right now. So, about to see you in breakfast. I was so hungry that I started eating before I started recording. And so far we got a little egg casualty and half of a piece of bread is gone, but it's okay because we are gonna finish this and we are going to get ready to go to work. So that's like, I usually have a variation of this pretty much every day. I use If It's Your Macros, but for the most part, I kind of set myself up on like a little meal plan before each training cycle and then kind of roll with it. And I have like certain options if I'm feeling, I want to have a little extra carbs one day or a little bit more fat, what have you, maybe squeezing a little dessert. And then I'll kind of play around with my meals as I go along. So 3 eggs, 3 servings of egg whites, and 2 pieces of regular whole wheat bread toast and butter. So a little bit of butter. But yeah, so this is what I'm eating for breakfast. About to go to work. Actually cooking rice right now. Rice and chicken for work, and then about to come home, kill it, my training session. So this is the morning. Yeet! Let's go! Let's go! I am so fired up about that. Let's go. Just had that in my mind all day. I was so excited to train today. And, I had a little form breakdown the last rep, mostly a little bit on the second, but that's what happens when you do a maximal weight at the end of your training cycle. So
Now moving on to deads, and let's go.
Now you're kicking it with someone else. Say a trip and falling on your words. You never even knew my worth. Like you didn't look twice. Was just another girl in your eyes. And they falling, didn't catch me. Now I'm sitting here watching my heart bleed. Trying to get over you, but you're impossible to replace. Maybe I just want the chase. Baby, loving you was a mistake. Baby, loving you was a mistake.
I am so happy. Those singles went so well. Worked up to 500, as you can see. Honestly, maybe had a little bit more in the tank, between 15 and 20 pounds. The one moved slow, I thought, but honestly, it was kind of more because I was staying in my form. Honestly, I feel like I could do another one if I had to, but I'm just gonna cut it and I'm gonna hit some recovery, and then I'm gonna go get some food, man. Hungry. Haven't eaten actually since 3 o'clock. Had a protein bar at work, so, and it's probably gonna be my last meal of the night, and then I'll have a protein shake right before I go to bed. So, a little more or less the same, man. Just grinding. I was gonna celebrate after the little 2 sets of 500, but not. I might save that for tomorrow though. So, white rice and chicken. Watching the draft right now, but yeah, I'm so hungry. All right, well, this is my last meal of the day. It's not ice cream like previously. It's yogurt, kind of ice cream at Jace, but whatever. I just want to have like a little talk, and something I was thinking about, and a lot of people, you know, I was actually talking to a like really good friend of mine who isn't really like big into lifting. He's more of just like a regular dude. Just goes to the gym just for regular fitness to look good and stuff, and like that's awesome and everything. No lie, he has like made good gains in the gym, but he kind of has not seen like super great progress, and isn't like the most consistent with you know, going to the gym. And he kind of, you know, he asked me like how do you like, you're like why do you like care so much? And it's like, I care so much because like my why is just so much deeper than going to the gym to look good for like girls. And I mean, like that's in my opinion, like that's fine. That's like all good and well, but like what you're striving for, in my opinion, limits you. Like that 1% of people who are just striving to be the best at something. And in my opinion, that is just like a good way to look at any type of goal in life or in fitness, especially. Like if you're an athlete, you know, you may not want to ever deadlift 800 pounds, but just think about if you tried to. You know, you may fail at that. You may deadlift 600 pounds most. But if you try to gun for 800, odds are you will be able to hit 600 in your career. That's the thing. Like I talk to a lot of baseball players, and you know, I'm around athletes all the time because of, you know, working with different coaches and stuff too. But a lot of these kids, they show up and they're like, you know, I might not be good enough, blah blah blah. I would like, it's just like, dude, like what are you playing this game for? Like you don't go to bed dreaming like to play in the MLB. Like that was me when I was growing up. At least I just wanted to be the best. And you know what? My career was unfortunately cut short, but at the end of the day, I made it so much farther than I probably should have, because I was just doing everything in my power to get there. It's crazy because I felt far, far short of that, and you don't know everything when you're going through it. You know, you can only like learn through going through it, but you only have one of those careers to look back on. It sucks to say, but you know, I say this all the time. Like, if I knew what I know now, like back then, I would be maybe, you know, still playing. And it's kind of bad to think that way, because like I wouldn't have been able to go through the trials and tribulations to get to the level of knowledge that I'm at now, to be this far in my, you know, strength training journey. And I wouldn't know this much about fitness and powerlifting and all of these different types of these aspects, mobility, performance, all that stuff. It took a lot of failure to get to this point. And that's kind of like the whole point of this little rant, is just like, don't be afraid to fail. I know that's like one big motivational thing, like, you know, the motivational videos of Eric Thomas, failure, you know, you must fail. Michael Jordan has failed. You know, Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so don't be afraid to take one and miss. It's like I get that, but in my opinion, it's so much deeper than just like that saying. Like, in the moment when you fail, you don't think of it as like, oh, this is a great lesson for me to learn. Like, you're super upset because you were just striving, you put in everything you had into something that you wanted so bad. The whole point of this rant is like, if you're not being discouraged when you fail, you're doing it wrong. Like, it's just not, you're not passionate enough. In my opinion, in my philosophy, I think you should not limit yourself at all. You should set the highest end goal possible. If you want to be the best in the world, you have to do everything in your power to get there. And, you know, odds are, if you're trying to be the best bodybuilder and you fall short of that, you're going to still look jacked. So that's just, take what you want from that. That's the end of my rant. It's going to be the end of the vlog. Thank you guys again for watching, following along. Keep checking out my content. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.
Deuces.